There are over 2 million farms in America. 90% of them are family owned. 1/3 of everything they grow never gets sold. Good produce goes to waste, while buyers overpay for crops held hostage by distribution companies. Current distribution systems prioritize large industrial farms and often don't take a farm's entire harvest, leaving perfectly good food to rot. By unnecessarily processing these goods, they increase costs dramatically for buyers like restaurants, making healthy profit margins almost impossible. The core issue here isn't just farmers struggling or just restaurants and other industrial buyers struggling. The real problem here is that there's 780 million people in this world that don't get enough to eat on a daily basis, while at the same time, we have plenty to feed them fivefold. We can't allow our society to live like this when we have the opportunity to feed every single human. Now, how big is this problem, you might ask? Fresh produce is one of the biggest industries in the world. It's worth $3.4 trillion. CropConnect is the first B2B marketplace connecting farmers directly to large buyers. Instead of forcing farmers to build complex logistics networks, they can sell their entire harvest with the click of a button and get back to focusing on their farm. The process is simple. Farmers and buyers sign up, verify their accounts, and post listings. Farmers list what they have, buyers list what they need. Both sides can browse, search, and connect. Then, our AI-enhanced search optimizes results based on location, preferences, and specific requirements, so the right matches surface instantly. Right now, farmers can start their own private farmer stores online where they can sell their produce. The problem with this is that it requires them to start a completely new business, logistics, marketing, all the problems with e-commerce. They don't have the experience to do so, and starting a business like this requires years. They could also join companies like Barn to Door, which offer point-of-sale help as well as marketing help. The problem with this, it still doesn't solve the problem of reducing their waste by creating a completely new customer base. It just stays with the current problem. Without simple logistics and easy-to-find customers, there's no way to revolutionize the agricultural industry. CropConnect is fundamentally unique because no one has ever aimed to solve the problem of agricultural distribution with the marketplace, meaning that we're the first ones into the market. CropConnect facilitates a positive environmental impact in ways that haven't been seen before because we're effectively eliminating one of the largest sources of waste and carbon emissions in the world. Every year, the world wastes 1.3 billion tons of food, which equates to $408 billion. And that food is decomposing in landfills, releasing more greenhouse gas than the entire aviation industry. Food is the most common material in American landfills, and when it decomposes, it produces methane, 28 times more heat trapping than CO2. Treated as a country, global food waste would be the third largest greenhouse gas emitter on Earth. By starting with the US, we're allowing the fundamental disappearance of this problem by facilitating the end of food waste as we know it. Our TAM is targeting the $3.4 trillion fresh produce industry. Of that, $650 billion is annual farm production, and about $202 billion of that goes to waste every year. That gives us about $7 billion in immediate opportunity from transaction fees. The best part, no one is competing for this wasted produce, so it's a true blue ocean market. And as we grow, we can expand from just wasted produce to revitalizing the entire fresh produce market. CropConnect requires only $200 per month for operating costs like backend and databases. After we get sales, we have to pay 10% of our profit to Stripe. We estimate that we don't need any employees until we're averaging over 100 monthly transactions. By that point, we should be averaging around $40,000 profit. Thinking conservatively and from industry standards, as we scale, our unit economics allow us to make a minimum of 70% profit margins to nearing 100% on some sales. We've launched our beta release, signing over 50 farmers directly at local farmers markets. Our online survey of 2,700 restaurant owners showed that 47% are actively looking for more affordable produce sources. We fully built our MVP using Next.js, TypeScript, Supabase, and the OpenAI API. The platform already supports buying and selling, escrow, and messaging, with a 0.1% error rate. CropConnect has a plot to Y Combinator, and is already onboarding its first beta test users. Our next steps are simple. First, we'll grow organically through word of mouth, building that initial base of users, after which growth becomes exponential. Then we'll leverage both organic and paid marketing while continuously iterating on our platform. Next, we'll expand marketing channels and develop a sales team focused on scaling to larger and more valuable customers. Let's reduce emissions, let's reduce food inequality, and let's help make farmers make ends meet. Let's CropConnect.